Do you like anime? Do you like stickers? If the answer to either of those questions were yes, or you're just an otaku like me, go check out sukawaii.com. Here, you can look at all of these beautiful stickers and other anime merch and accessories. They've got My Hero Academia, they've got 7 Deadly Sins, they've got Jujutsu Kaisen, they've even got little cuties like this. Who is that? I don't know, but I'm buying them. I bought some myself and they're amazing and adorable. Here, look, using the link in the description below, use promo code BAZAAR5 for 5% off of your purchase. That's promo code BAZAAR5 for 5% off of your purchase. I mean, seriously, look how cute!
Monster, an Attack on Titan X Meat Reader fanfic by Mokomaki. Chapter 25. Before we begin, leave a comment down below telling me who your favorite Attack on Titan character is. Let me know. Are you excited to meet the new recruits, Your Name? I bet your friends will be there too, Petra said as she helped me put on my straps. I let out a faint hum. It's been so long since I've seen Armin and Mikasa. They saw everything that went down at court. I wonder if they think any different of me. There, you're all set, Petra smiled. I nodded in thanks and went to put on my boots. I can never get my straps on right, so I usually have to ask someone for help. Your Name? Don't get the wrong idea, but I always wanted to ask about your past. You see, I already told you mine, so I thought about it for a moment. I never talked to anyone about my past since the fall of Walmaria. For starters, I can't really talk about it, and second, it's rather quite uncomfortable topic to talk about. Petra has already told me about her past. She grew up here with her parents and decided to join the Scouts. She told me a lot about Commander Shadis, glad I wasn't the only one who thought it was insane, and how her and Olu were childhood friends. She writes letters to her father a lot so that they can keep in touch. Other than that, I haven't really told her much about my past. After a while of thinking, I pointed over to my journal. Petra got the message. Oh, of course. She quickly grabbed my journal and handed it to me. I opened it and began to write. I'm sorry if I haven't talked about my past. It's rather difficult to talk about. Oh, Your Name, it's fine. If you don't feel comfortable talking about it, it's not by force. I let out a faint sigh and continued to write. I don't really remember much when I was born. I don't even remember my parents. The only sort of parents I had were a kind elderly couple raising me. My grandparents, I like to call them. According to them, they found me outside on a cold, rainy night with my eye leaking of blood. Oh, Your Name, Petra said. When I finally recovered, they asked me my name, but I couldn't even talk. Nothing came out. No matter how hard I tried, nothing came out. They called a doctor and he confirmed that my vocal cords were severely damaged, and there's a small chance I would ever be able to talk again. I stared blankly at the page before writing. It didn't bother me much, though. They tried asking me about my parents, but I explained to them that I don't even remember them. And from that day on, they took care of me. Well, until I met Eren, Mikasa, and Armin. They were like older siblings to me. Older siblings? How old are you, Your Name? I held up my fingers to show her the numbers 1 and 4. 14? She said in disbelief. I nodded and continued writing. For the longest time, that has been my life. Until the fall of Walmaria came. I was with Eren, Mikasa, and Armin at the time. Then the next thing I knew, there was a bright flash, and an ugly Titan face appeared upon the walls. A huge crash was heard, and the walls broke. Everything was chaotic. There were Titans everywhere. People were screaming and running away. I ran to my grandparents' house, but a Titan was already there. My grandpa picked me up and ran me to the docks. My grandmother didn't make it. Titan grabbed her. By the time we got to the docks, the boats were full, and my grandpa was forced to give me away. I never saw him again. I blinked back tears before continuing to write more. I never found my friends, so I was by myself until I turned 14. I was old enough to join the Scouts and decided to start a fresh new life from there. But then I met Eren, Mikasa, and Armin again. And I met new friends. So, let's just say my life was looking up again. Oh, Your Name. I'm sorry, I should have never brought it up. I closed my journal and waved my hand, signaling her that it was alright, but from the look on my face, told that it was anything but that. Petra hugged me tightly. I won't ever abandon you, that's a promise. I let out a quiet sniff and hugged her back. We've been hugging for so long we didn't even hear the door open. Your name? Are you Oh! Petra and I separated and turned around to see Aaron. I'm sorry, was I interrupting something? No, not at all. I just came here to get your name. Your name? Are you ready? Aaron asked me. I nodded and placed my journal on the bed. I walked over to Aaron, and he took my hand. I smiled under my muzzle. I could have sworn I heard Petra let out a quiet squeal. Let's go. He gave me a close-eyed smile. Time skip. I pulled my horse, Widow, out from her stable. I heard she barely makes a sound, which is why we're a perfect match. She's my favorite type of horse as well. How long are you gonna stand there for, newbie? Come on, we gotta go, Olu said. I ignored his mean comments. I know he doesn't mean it, he's just trying to act tough. His scent reeked of negativity, but I can smell some sort of kindness in him. I nodded and followed quickly behind him. Aaron was already outside the stables waiting for us. The place was crowded with many scouts, some I've never seen before, which meant there were some new recruits here. Your name! Look! I see Armin and Mikasa! Aaron called out. My ears perked up. They're here? Already? Hey, Olu, can we leave for a sec? We see some of our friends. Aaron asks. Tsk, whatever, just make it quick. Aaron ran off and I quickly followed. Armin! Mikasa! Aaron called out. Their eyes widened slightly. They looked to see Aaron running towards him. I don't think they saw me yet because Aaron was blocking me from their side of view. Aaron! Armin called. How have you guys been? It felt like forever since I've seen you two. Aaron, are you okay? Yeah, why? I'm going to kill that little bastard for hurting you. You mean Captain Levi? Hey, where's your name? Armin asked. Before Aaron could reply, I jumped into Mikasa's arms, catching her by surprise. Your name! You're okay, Mikasa said as she buried her head into my shoulder. We got worried back in court. What happened there was what everyone was talking about. Really? What happened? Everyone was really surprised your name acted that way. Let's just say there were a lot of rumors going on and we didn't like what we heard, Armin explained. Armin went close to Aaron and said something quietly. I didn't know what he said, but judging by Aaron's face, he didn't like it one bit. Mikasa finally pulled away and noticed the large muzzle around my mouth. Her eyes widened. Your name? Is that a muzzle? I nodded while letting out a determined hum. Huh, I didn't even notice that. They both turned to Aaron, demanding an explanation. Apparently she tried to bite Commander Hanjay while she was trying to patch her up from her gun wound. Hanjay didn't want your name biting people and decided it's best if she wears that. They turned to me, quite shocked that I don't mind. I mean, why should I? Sure, it's a little uncomfortable, but I can't talk. Armin was about to say something, but someone interrupted us. Aaron, hey! We all turned around to see Connie, Sasha, Reiner, and Berthold, all there. Hey guys, you all made it, Aaron said. I looked around to find Jean standing there. My eyes widened. What was he doing here? I thought he was going to the military police. Aaron followed my gaze. He was quite shocked too. Horseface? What are you doing here? Jean growled a bit. I changed my mind. Got a problem with that? You seem pretty determined on joining the MPs. I looked around a bit more, trying to find a certain someone, but couldn't. Hey, where's Marco? Aaron asked the question that I was wondering. Soon, everyone got quiet. Sadness took over their faces. Jean avoided eye contact from everyone, and my eyes widened. No. Did he? Marco didn't make it. Jean found him cut in half the time when Aaron transformed into a titan. We were doing body cleanup. I felt my heart sink. Marco, poor Jean. He was the closest to him. I made my way towards him, but as I did, a smell intoxicated my nostrils. It was a smell of guilt. I turned my face towards Reiner and Berthold. They seemed to be avoiding eye contact with everyone. Their facial expressions read like they knew something. My eyebrows furrowed. Something's up with them. I made my way towards Gene and hugged him tightly. He slightly gasped. "I'm sorry," I thought. Gene immediately hugged me back. Aaron didn't seem to like how close and personal we were getting and pulled me away from him. "Hey, what the? Get your nasty horse germs off of her. You had her to yourself the entire time. Why are you acting so jealous all of a sudden?" I rolled my eyes. Some things never change. I hope you guys enjoyed Chapter 25 of Monster, the Attack on Titan X-Mute Reader fanfic by Mokomaki. If you made it this far, please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and leave a comment down below. I asked, who's your favorite character from Attack on Titan? Let me know. Anyways, that's enough from me. My name is Bazaar, and I'll see you weebs in the next video. Cue the outro.